A sleep-deprived ghost falls into your arms, Street Edition. Written by Rosaphie. Chapter 8. Reasons for hiring. Summary. Danny has no idea how to do his new job. Tim gets sidetracked while searching for Danny. So, as it turns out, this job had more to it than just making sure that Tim sleeps. As Tim and Dick discussed it the next day, distraction and monitoring. Make sure Danny doesn't kill himself and find as much out about him as possible, since they still could be after him. Who were those so-called bullies? Were unclear. And there was also Phantom. What had he to do with Danny? Why does Danny not have a heartbeat? Why is Danny so clueless about the most known things? That were all thoughts that came to Tim's head as he went about to update his file. Also, that morning, he had overslept. Danny was really comfortable to sleep with. And keep in mind, last time Tim overslept was when he was still living in the Wayne Manor, without any Damien to terrorize him. So it was a feat to keep him asleep that long. That didn't really excuse him from any board meetings today. So Tim rushed to work and asked his assistant there to get him coffee. This evening, however, Danny didn't drag him to bed, as he expected. Tim found him rummaging through cabinets, searching for, who had guessed, metal scraps and wires. He didn't even seem to notice that it was already past midnight, so Tim got some work on his cold kidnapping case done. Then he sat down on the couch, arms crossed, looking poutingly at Tim. "How do you not have any broken devices?" Danny asked, frustrated. "You already turned the toaster into rubble. That's enough," Tim declared, not looking up from his screen. All of a sudden, Danny went tense and looked around frantically. Tim spared him a glance and narrowed his eyes. "What's wrong?" Tim questioned, concerned. "I just need to go to the bathroom," Danny said in a strangely sweet voice, which Tim most often heard when someone was lying. Tim watched Danny stumble off the couch and make a beeline for the bathroom. That was the first time Danny seemed truly suspicious, so Tim silently followed him. Then he didn't lock the door. Tim looked inside to find nothing, not even Danny. Where did he go? He looked in the entire apartment. No sign of Danny anywhere. He wasn't in the neighborhood either. Did he really just run? Tim put his Red Robin suit on and went on the search for Danny. After 3 hours of searching, he was tempted to call in Dick for backup before noticing a glowing person in the distance. When Tim went to check it out, it was Phantom. He seemed frantically looking for something. "Hello, you know matters are not allowed in Gotham?" Red Robin questioned. Phantom tilted his head in confusion. "What are you talking about? You are clearly a matter, with your whole glow and floating," Red Robin commented while gesturing at Phantom. "Huh, I didn't know ghosts had another name here," Phantom responded. "Wait, you're a ghost?" Tim asked, surprised. "Yeah, isn't that what matter means?" Phantom tilted his entire torso with his head to the side. "No, it's people with metagenes, or like aliens, humans with powers," Red Robin summarized. Oh wait, what kind of aliens? "No, focus, Phantom, you need to find Tim," Phantom said resolutely. "Do you know their last name?" Red Robin let it not show that he had a suspicion he meant him. "I think it was Wayne. Not sure though. Some people also call him Drake." That was so confusing. "Like, which one is it, Drake or Wayne?" Phantom mused. "The CEO of Wayne Enterprise?" Tim asked, just to confirm. "Yeah, my friend asked me to look for him because he completely forgot about his job until he couldn't find him," Phantom explained. "This friend of yours wouldn't be named Danny, would it?" Red Robin inquired. "Yeah, so do you know where Tim is? He needs to go to sleep," Phantom answered easily. Tim mentally groans. He doesn't need to sleep right now. What he needs is to find Danny. I can tell you where Tim is when you tell me where Danny is, Red Robin declared. Sure, Rat Dude. Danny's probably currently pacing in Tim's living room. Phantom nodded, thinking that sounded right. As far as I'm aware, Tim is in a coffee shop, getting a late night coffee. Red Robin made up. Can you point me in the direction, please? Phantom pleaded. I'm still new around here. Why not just wait until he comes back? Tim asks. I need to make sure he is safe. Phantom explained confidently. If you liked this video, or my videos in general, please subscribe and like the video. If you liked my voice, you could also commission me. Infos to that are in my channel description. And that's it. Bye. Have a great rest of your daytime, whatever it is.